Calling to order the Municipality of Monroeville's regular council meeting for March 12th, 2024. It is approximately 7 p.m. If you'd all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Could I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Griesbach?
Here.
Mr. Hizzy?
Here.
Mr. Poach?
Here.
Mr. Stevenson?
Here.
Mr. Crut?
Here.
Mr. Adams?
Here.
Mr. Williams?
Here.
Mr. Biondo?
Here.
Mr. Graziani?
Here.
Mr. Ratcher?
Here.
Ms. Rock?
Here.
Mr. Hugus?
Here.
Mr. Sedlak?
Here.
Mr. Weldon?
Here. Welcome. This is our regular council meeting for March 12th. Really quick announcement. I missed it last week, and I apologize. And we're going to talk about this later in the meeting as well. But the 29th annual Jack Sedlak Cleanup Day is going to be happening Saturday, April 27th. So now you can sign up in the rec department and through the municipal building. We have more to talk about later, but I missed it last week. Joe, I apologize.
A T-shirt.
That's the T-shirt for this year. We always get a lot of volunteers. We have a lot of great prizes for a picnic afterwards. It's always a great event. That's 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday, April 27th. And just contact the municipality to get signed up. All right, and we're going to open up the floor for public comment on agenda items only. If you are a resident or taxpayer, now would be your time to address council on any of the agenda items. Seeing none, we're going to close the comment period. I have an executive session announcement that council conducted an executive session on Tuesday, March 5th, from 6:15 to approximately 7 p.m. for personnel and litigation reasons. Council legislative action, if any, shall be taken at tonight's March 12th council meeting. Council, there are minutes to be approved this evening from the council budget meeting of November 2nd, 2023, the Citizens Night meeting of February 6th, 2024, the council agenda setting meeting of February 6th, 2024, and the regular council meeting of February 13th, 2024.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Any questions or comments, council? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Reports of the tax collections. Is there a motion on this item?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the tax collections. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. List of bills and budget transfers. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. And the payroll report.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There is a motion and a second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. And all these items were reviewed at last Tuesday's March 5th agenda setting meeting. Council, moving to vacancies on boards, commissions, and authorities. Mr. Hizzy, anything?
Sandra Body, First Ward, Parks and Recreation, appointment.
That is an appointment. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is an appointment. Mr. Hizzy, anything else?
That's all I have for that.
Very good. Mr. Poach?
I have none at this time, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson?
I have one for the Parks and Rec, Karen Barton. Make a motion to appoint.
Second.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to appoint. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Anything else, Mr. Stevenson?
That's all I have, Mayor.
Very good. Mr. Crut?
I have one for Monroeville Finance Authority.
like to nominate Susan Moser Sikerchak.
Okay, that is a nomination. No second is necessary. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't.
Thank you. Mr. Adams?
Nothing.
Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Please forgive me, I forgot one.
Go ahead.
Jonathan Pulaski. Under Police Civil Service Commission, John Pulaski. Make a motion to appoint.
That's an appointment?
Yes.
And there-
Second.
And there is a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Anything else, Mr. Stevenson?
No, that's all, I'm sorry.
No problem at all. And Mr. Adams, you're good, right?
Yes.
Mr. Williams?
I have nothing.
Thank you. Mr. Biondo?
Terrence Segelston for the Planning Commission, that's an appointment.
Second.
We have
Second.
a motion and a second to appoint. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Anything else, Mr. Biondo?
That's all.
Very good. Moving through our agenda, council, bids and proposals. We have one item to consider this evening. Mr. Graziani.
It's for the surplus equipment sale, police and public works vehicles and old phone equipment. The sale ended last Friday. and-
Yep.
And it's in your packet. I think you also sent out an email.
Yeah, then last Friday, we ended up netting $112,000. And the vehicle's going from Utah to Miami, Virginia, so, in fact, garbage trucks is going to Utah,
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good luck.
People need parts.
Yeah.
Good luck it gets there, yeah.
They can
So it's
answer-
well worth it to do the bids like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
There's a white sheet in your packet that has the individual
We need a
listings.
motion on that?
Yes, we do need a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second,
Motion second to approve. Any other comments, council?
No.
Hearing none, there's a motion and a second to approve. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy.
Aye.
Mr. Poach.
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson.
Aye.
Mr. Crut.
Aye.
Mr. Adams.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Mr. Biondo.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Moving over to our consent agenda, new business 24-2-SUB. Roy Muzzer. Mr. Graziani, please.
Yes, applicant is requesting preliminary and final subdivision approval to subdivide tax parcel 861-A-119 into 3 lots. Lot 1 with an acreage of 0.1056 acres, Lot 2 with an acreage of 2.0991 acres, and parcel A with an acreage of 0.7925 in the S Conservancy zoning district. The property is located at 1876 Haymaker Road. Variances were granted for the proposed nonconformities created by the subdivision. Zoning Hearing Board, file number 24-1-A. The Planning Commission recommends approval of this application.
Council, is there a motion on this item?
Joe?
I'd like to make a motion to table until next month.
I'll second.
Second.
Motion and a second to table. No further discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Mr. Adams.
Aye.
Mr. Crut.
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson.
Aye.
Mr. Poach.
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy.
Aye.
The ayes have it. That item is tabled. Next item under the new business, council, 24-3-SUB Monroeville Dodge. Mr. Graziani, please.
Applicant is requesting preliminary and final subdivision approval to subdivide 0.208 acres from tax parcel 542D-115 and consolidate the subdivided portion to parcel 2, known as tax parcel 638-N-048, to create a parcel with an acreage of 8.777 acres in the C2 Business Zoning District. The property is located at 3633 William Penn Highway. The Planning Commission recommends approval of this application.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
There is a motion and a second to approve. Any questions or comments, council? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy.
Aye.
Mr. Poach.
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson.
Aye.
Mr. Crut.
Aye.
Mr. Adams.
Aye.
Mr. Williams.
Aye.
Mr. Biondo.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Moving over to our motions, we have one to consider this evening. Mr. Graziani,
A
please.
motion authorized to advertise an ordinance to accept Scarlet View Court.
Second.
Make a
Motion.
motion to approve.
I'll second.
No problem. You're ahead of yourself there, Mr. Poach. So we do have a motion and a second to approve.
I make a motion to approve.
It's all covered. We have it covered.
Yes, we covered a couple of times.
All right, there's a motion second to approve. Any questions or comments, council? Hearing none, roll call,
I was-
please.
Mr.
I was stepping.
Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
I'm thinking about it. No, I,
Mr. Hizzy?
kidding, I'm kidding.
Very good. The ayes do have it. Very
We did
good.
have a little fun. Sorry.
Moving through our
Don't-
resolutions. 5 to consider this evening. The first item, Mr. Graziani, please.
A resolution authorizing the distribution of grant funds in the amount of $5,500 for the Memorial Day Parade.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Questions or comments? None. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next item.
A resolution authorizing the distribution of grant funds in the amount of $12,000 for the Monroeville Independence festivities.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next item.
A resolution authorizing the advertising for bids for the 2024 road surface resurfacing program for the attached list of roadways throughout Monroeville.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
There is a motion, a second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Will that item be on the website, or is it on the website yet?
No, sir, this is just to approve the list. We still have to develop the specifications, put it out to public bid.
Understood. Thank you. And the ayes do have it. So next item, Mr. Graziani, please.
A resolution authorizing application to the Pennsylvania COVID-19 ARPA, PA Multipurpose Community Facilities Program for the library's renovation, expansion, and Discovery Gardens.
Oh, your motion to approve, please?
That it?
Is that a
Yeah,
motion?
done. Is it done?
Is that a motion?
Yes, motion, yes.
Okay.
Second.
Is there a second? Very good. Motion second to approve. Questions or comments?
I thought I
I
had
have-
something more to say.
I have some comments on this, Mayor.
Mr. Stevenson, go ahead.
This was brought to us last Tuesday, and the library is basically saying they want to add 10,000 square feet to the library to the tune of right around $10 million. And they're asking for a grant for that, but this council hasn't approved that to happen yet. We have had no meetings, we have had no particulars, we have not been able to do due diligence to let this happen. So I think we're putting the cart before the horse on this, so that's all I have to say at this time.
Okay. Any other comments, council? The one comment I'll make is that there was a modification or an amendment from, since it was presented last Thursday, so all this resolution is approving is for the library to move forward on applying for the grant. There's no money connected to it. There's no municipal money that's earmarked for it whatsoever. All basically they're saying is that they asked Monroe, it's for them to apply for a grant, or any municipal department to apply for a grant, they have to get it approved by council to say, hey, can we ask for this grant? And that's what this resolution is, and that's what we're considering this evening. But there is no money dedicated towards this project. And, some part of what Mr. Stevenson was saying, I would agree with, would be that there definitely needs to be a lot of planning that done for this. I understand the timeline and how that's some of the urgency is because of the timeline for the grant application, that has kind of crept up sooner than what maybe it should be. But there definitely has to be a lot of planning that has to go on before this project sees the light of day. There's got to be a lot of public input, and I think, and certainly councilmatic input as well. And I think there still has to be a lot more planning with this project. But this is just to ask for, or to apply for this specific grant for this purpose. Any other questions, council?
Did we not all invited to meetings at the library to look at the plans and discuss it with Nicole?
Well, the plans aren't finalized. There still needs to be architectural drawings. There's some maybe possible land acquisition that maybe needs to, so there has to be more meetings about this,
Okay.
in my opinion. Sure. Okay. So there's a motion, a second to approve. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
No way.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next item, Mr. Graziani.
A resolution authorizing display of various event banners at the corner of the intersection of State Routes 22 and 48 within the right-of-way of property belonging to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Make a
Motion to-
motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Council, ordinances for this evening, we have one to consider. Mr. Ratcher, please.
An ordinance of the Municipality of Monroeville, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, providing for the vacation of a portion of Brookside Drive, formerly known as a portion of Old William Penn Highway, from its intersection with Route 22 West to a point at the southeasterly line of Timber Trail Drive, a distance of approximately 1,825 linear feet, containing 2.099 acres more or less in area.
Council, is there a motion on
I
this
make a
item?
motion to accept.
There's a
Second.
motion to accept or approve. There is a second, no problem. Questions or comments?
I got a question on that cul-de-sac. Are they going to build that cul-de-sac?
Mr. Hugus?
That is something we have not discussed, and I thought about the same thing. I would tell you, I would expect them to, Bob, as part of that project.
Yeah, until they agree with it, we don't know.
Correct, but I think it's part of it, something you can do on the land development side of things. Because this is just to vacate the road. They're gonna come back into you with a land development process to expand their facility, which at time they could do that work.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because this would not be the time
Okay.
to
And once, and
figure
what-
out that part of it, right?
No, and what we have here, then the ordinance does not commit the municipality to do anything here other than vacate the roadway.
Okay.
Very good.
Are we gonna block off our side
that's
of
what I
it?
was gonna ask,
We're
Mike.
gonna barricade it? If we
Well,
vacate
It's
this
already
tonight, are we gonna
barricaded.
barricade the section from,
286, right?
Yes, we can, and we probably should once the ordinance is enacted.
It's already barricaded. That bridge is
Well,
down,
the
isn't it?
second bridge this is the first bridge.
This is the
We've closed it
connect-
in the same manner.
Would that not be the state to block that off?
No, it's the municipality's responsibility.
It'd be off of the ramp, the 286 ramp end of it we're talking about. Is that what you're asking about, Bob?
Well, actually, it's the Jaden's side of it.
Yeah. But what happens at the end where it goes off from the ramp?
It would become like a driveway.
Well, that's an exit only at this, no,
Yeah,
it's an
right.
exit
Okay.
only.
Yeah, right, it's
Right.
exit only now.
Correct.
All right. Okay.
I guess my only concern about that is if there are still people living in those trailers, if you block that access off, they can't get to their facilities. I don't know what stage they're at with removal of those tenants.
Any other comments or questions, council?
I have none.
There is a motion and a second to approve this item. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hizzy?
Aye.
Mr. Poach?
Aye.
Mr. Stevenson?
Aye.
Mr. Crut?
Aye.
Mr. Adams?
Aye.
Mr. Williams?
Aye.
Mr. Biondo?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Reports of our municipal staff. Mr. Ratcher.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Graziani.
Just simply the hard work of the Visit Monroeville and the Chamber of Commerce and the mayor and other folks involved with the convention center. It was pretty amazing to see it all happen, and I'm very appreciative to be working in this community with people like that.
Thank you, Mr. Graziani. And the Turtle Creek Connector public meetings.
Yes. I'm not sure if the dates are in here, but I know they're on our website and on our
Yeah,
Facebook.
March 12th and
Yeah,
March
12th.
14th.
Which is obviously tonight. But then the 14th is the one that's going to be down at the Braddock's Battlefield History Center, and that's at 6 PM on Thursday.
Very good. Yeah, and that is to, about the connection of the current Westmoreland Heritage Trail right now, comes through Monroeville from the east, and then it ends at the BY Park. So what the connector is talking about going through Trafford, back into Monroeville, adjacent to Pitcairn, and then to eventually connect up to the Great Allegheny Passage, essentially near the waterfront. So it's a big project, and it'd be great for the whole region, really exciting. So the wheels are still turning on that. So if you want to get involved, there's some upcoming public meetings about it. Mr. Hugus.
No, sir.
Ms. Rock.
Nothing.
Thank you. And I'm going to open the floor for public comment on any municipal item. Does anyone like to address council on any municipal item? Now would be your chance. Seeing none, we're going to close that.
Got one
Well, you got him before the buzzer.
M's up.
So once you sign in, if you don't mind, and then once you do sign in, if you could just state your name for the record.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. I am here, my name is Emily Lafredo Hoffman. I am a resident here of Monroeville. I am just wanting to thank all the members of council who voted yes to allow the library to apply for the grant. This is not directed towards you, but I would like to address you, Mr. Stevenson, and your adamant no way. What you're saying no way to are people who need to come to the library when they don't have resources. You're saying no way to families who don't have internet, children in schools who can't get on the internet. We provide mobile internet that they could take home and rent out. You're saying no way to children who use all of our programs. They grow up in the library. Single moms who bring the kids during the day. You're saying no way to our grief sessions, people who have lost loved ones who come to the library and they have grief sessions, people who rent our space. We are growing. We're trying to bring people into Monroeville. If you haven't noticed, people are leaving Monroeville. People my age, millennials with children, there's not much here anymore. The mall, you go there, you might get something robbed. You don't want to go to the mall. We have, what do we have? We have the library. If you came to our events, you would see the hundreds of people who come out for Fun Fest, free of charge to them, only extras, fun things that they could pay for. But the majority of the items are free. What we give to the community is free. So when you adamantly sit up there and say, no way to applying for the grant, you're telling the people of Monroeville, oh well, no way, I don't care about you and your needs. Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'll respond to that. My no way was for a 10,000 square foot addition and a $10 million price tag. It wasn't anything that
Sir,
you've just said.
What do you think growth costs? In this grand scheme of growing and bringing people
Emily,
to Monroeville,
keep
what
it
do
a
we think
comment
that
period.
costs? $10 million isn't a big cost, and our ask was for 2 million of the 10. So you're not even concerned about the 8 million that you don't have to be concerned about.
Oh, I saw the
So-
$8 million. I saw it, and it was
Yeah.
all grant money. And
Well, you're
grant
telling
money
the
does
people,
not-
you're telling the people of Monroeville, no way.
Hang on, this is a comment period, it's not a back and forth, you
He
know.
asked me a question, I'm just
No,
answering.
I understand.
So, I mean, you could say that, and that's fine, but, you know, I hope you can answer to the constituents of Monroeville that you say, no way, I don't care about this library expansion or the things you need for your families.
I'll be glad to.
Yeah.
I'll leave the floor open for anyone who'd like to address council on any municipal item. Hearing none, we're going to close the comment period and move over to our reports of our staff. I'm sorry, of our council members. Mr. Hizzy.
Just wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day, and please drink responsibly. That's all I have.
Mr. Poach?
Nothing at this time, sir.
Or leprechaun.
I can't even look at Bob. I can't even see.
Mr. Stevenson?
I just have one item, and it's in regard to the police. I think everybody's aware that we had 2 officers that were shot in the past few months. And I'm just wishing them and their families the best, and hope they get better and come back to work. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Crett?
I have nothing, thank you.
Mr. Adams?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Mr. Williams?
Well, I just want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day. And about the Route 22 construction, we need to be patient. They're way ahead of schedule because they were supposed to stop at the bridge at the end of the construction season, but this winter has been so great, they're working straight through it. Stay off of 22. Go Monroeville Boulevard or Old 22, and you'll save yourself a lot of time and traffic. But just be patient. When it's done, if you go through Churchill, this company's doing a beautiful job, and we're going to have a great roadway for many years to come. Mr. Mayor, that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Mr. Biondo?
Bob, one of these days I'm going to bring my hat too. I forgot this year. I apologize. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. That's all I have.
Thank you, and I'll circle back on the upcoming Jack Sedlak Memorial, the 29th Annual Cleanup Day, Saturday, April 27th, 2024, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Beautify your neighborhood, park, school, house of worship, or roadway. Tired of litter-strewn streets? Do you want a cleaner community in which to live, work, and play? How can you help? Join the Municipality of Monroeville, your neighbors, family, and friends for Cleanup Day. Sign up and you can get a T-shirt. Register now through the Monroeville Parks and Recreation Department. And it's always a great event. We're fortunate to have a lot of sponsors. We get great prizes every year, and we have a nice picnic afterwards. Mr. Sedlak puts on a really great event, organizes a very great event, and there's a lot of municipal help every year. And we're gonna clean up a lot of garbage on April 27th. So please, join in. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to give back to the community. And then the convention center, we're still moving forward on plans. Good news since our last meeting is that contracts went back out to the shows that were rescinded earlier in the year, so everyone got their contracts back, and things are still back on track. Craft show this weekend, all weekend, so enjoy the convention center. Go down there and check it out. And we're going to keep everyone posted as we move forward, but we're still having meetings regarding this matter, still reviewing a lot of documents. But the good news is the convention center is still open, and it's going to be open hopefully for quite some time. And with that, I want to seek a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you and good night.